And we are live. It's the live drive at 5, Frank Monday Jive, going straight into the YouTube archive. What's happening, y'all good looking, sexy fucking people out there in YouTube land? Zuckerberg, are you watching me? You cyborg motherfucker. I don't know if Zuckerberg watches my videos or not, but he might. I don't know who watches my videos except for the people that respond. I had a friend named Chris that watched for a while, but then he disappeared. Say what's up to Charles. What's happening, Charles Marlowe? I don't know if I should say your full name on camera, even though I see your full name on YouTube. Sandra Sue watches. She tunes in occasionally. Yeah. So once again, the YouTube counting algorithm is such a fucking bullshit. Bullshit is what it is. It's horse shit. I had like 15 views on a video, and then today it dropped to 8. It's like, why you guys got to do that? How did you count up to 15 views and then it drops to 8 views? Where did those extra 7 views go, motherfucker? So it'll never happen. It's possible that I've already got 10,000 subs, but they only show me having 151 because they like to play games that way. Honestly, I didn't think user created content would survive this long. I thought once they started corporatizing over to big name power hitters like Fox News and MSN and Clinton News Network, the Communist News Network, I figured they would eradicate all user-created content, even the so-called million sub guys. Because you get a guy like PewDiePie, and he's got, what, 5 million subs, 10 million subs? They don't want to keep paying him. I mean, why would you want to do that? I knew it wouldn't last forever, but I thought they would have throttled it a lot sooner than they have. I mean, it's 2021, and there are still websites where you can do a daily archival vlog and just upload it. Some of them are charging now, though. I noticed that Dark Journalist started putting some of his videos on Vimeo, and so I got a Vimeo account, a free Vimeo account, and I tried to upload a video, and it said, no, you have exceeded the weekly upload limit for a free user. And I was like, what's the weekly upload limit for a free user? And they're like 50 megabytes or something. And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of, the only thing you can upload for 50 megabytes is like a document file. So yeah, if you want to upload on theirs, you have to pay them. And that's the way it'll go with all of them eventually. They will charge for the storage space, which doesn't make any sense. From what I heard, the metrics that I heard about it is that the amount of money they make from the amount of uploads they receive vastly exceeds the amount of money is required for storage space. So they make more money by allowing people to upload for free. For every megabyte going up, they're able to increase their storage space by, like thousands of gigabytes or something. So there's essentially an expansion of available storage always. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but enjoy it while it lasts, right? So as long as I can live stream and upload to sites, I will do so. Even though, other than it being free and you creating a virtual vlog, a product that you might enjoy and other people might enjoy, they'll never incentivize it anymore for the individual user to make any money off it. I was watching Thomas Sheridan's last video. It dropped on the Thomas Sheridan 2 page, and I can't imagine that he makes any money off of YouTube, maybe a few AdSense. And it started with an ad, I believe, which I think means he's monetized. if you're not monetized, I don't think your videos are supposed to start with ads or have any ads in them. But they have recently adjusted their TOS so that now they can put ads on the videos that are not monetized. Like I said, I mean, I'm amazed that it's able to do what it does, and to continue with it. And I was talking about it with someone else the other day, and I'm like, you know, you buy the phone, you shoot the video, you pay for the electricity, you pay for the operating system, so you're paying for all of this stuff, and you pay for your internet access, and you pay for the amount you're already able to upload because you're paying for your internet access. So essentially it should be free anyway. And the other thing is, public infrastructures are supposedly built, well, they are built with taxpayer funded research and development, and then they're funded with taxpayer money. So it's like, these things are already paid for. Why are you still charging me for it? Like these toll roads. I drive on toll roads here. I drove on them in California, and those are all paid for already. And then you keep charging. Oh, well, there's maintenance. Yeah, but you don't even fix the potholes. There's there's no potholes on this road, but it's not well maintained. And the USA is especially bad. There's tons of roads in California and LA, Long Beach, that are not maintained very well. So anyway, it's a conundrum, a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. Fuck them. So yeah, Thomas was talking about the needlework and the Georgia Guidestones. Now, I disagree with him entirely. I don't think there are too many people. I live in a city with 50 million people. It gets upward of 50 million when all the migrant workers are here. And I think that our technology has reached a point that our population is not oversized. And it's not increasing anymore from what I hear. The scientists say that our population is already reducing itself. And in many places that's true, like Japan, for example. The United States only increases its population by means of illegal immigration mostly. China has a zero immigration policy. You can't immigrate here. I'm here as a guest. I renew a visa every year. I have a green card for working, which allows me like a 5-year contract at a time, but that's no guarantee that they'll renew my visa every year. So I'm a guest here, have been for 20 years as a US citizen. China has a reducing population. Many nations do. So I don't think we have a population problem. We have a distribution problem. Now, he went on to say that he thought, a lot of the folks, he said that supposedly the Georgia Guidestone says the population would be ideal at around 500 million people. I think he said 200 million, but I remember that the stones say 500 million, I believe. You might want to double check. I don't know, maybe that would be great, our level of technology with 500 million people, but I don't know. You wouldn't, because you don't really get that many great people anyway. Like China, for example, you need a population of a billion people in order to get like one Jet Li, one Bruce Lee. I mean, how many of those guys do you see coming out of China, really? None. There's been 3 that I know of. Bruce Lee was the original. Jet Li and Jackie Chan. He's different though. Jet Li and Jackie Chan kind of took up the slack there and filled in the hole. And then they got this new guy. He's been around for a long time, but I won't say his name because I think he's a fucking asshole. And I worked on a movie set with him. And he's not a nice guy. He hurts people. He breaks ribs and shit. And hurts people, breaks their arm or leg to make the movie look good. And I guess that does, you really kick someone and break their leg, but then they're out of work for 6 months and they don't pay. They put all those extras in these kung fu movies doing stunt work and shit. You get hurt, fuck you, get out of here, get off the set. They don't have any laws protecting those people. So I worked in the China movie industry a little bit. I worked on a Danny Lee film, and he told me that the director, Daniel Lee, he told me he was going to have me killed because I was talking shit to him. You know, he gave me a shit fucking part, and I walked in and I'm like, nah, this is a shit fucking part, and I lit a cigarette, and he's like, get off my, you know, he's like, get that fucking guy off my movie set. And I was like, you pay me for the day. You know, I'm supposed to be getting paid a certain amount of money. You guys haven't paid. You know, you expect me to do this work, and you're not even paying. And they fed us shit food, and they let all the Chinese folks eat before us, and then they had like the leftovers for the foreigners, for the foreign actors. Yes, indeed. So I told him to go fuck himself, and he said, you talk to me like that, motherfucker, foreign devil, I'll have you killed. And I was like, yeah. But I was actually really scared because I was alone on a movie set, and all the other foreign actors abandoned me as soon as they saw that I wasn't easy to work with, you know, wouldn't work for free. Oh, because it's a Daniel Lee picture, you know, you'll be a superstar. And it's like, no, you won't. You're a fucking extra. You're in the background. I don't care how many extra jobs you work. You're always going to be an extra. And I'm not no motherfucking extra, baby. I'm a leading role guy. So, you know, anyway, I'll work for free on independent pictures where I know I'm working for free. But if I show up and I'm supposed to be getting paid, fuck, pay me. Don't play that fucking game. And don't play that you're a foreigner gonna fuck with you game. Fuck that. And the other reason they didn't like me on that movie set is because my agent, she was a little bitch. She was a little whore too. But she fucked everything up. I told those guys straight up, and I told the agent my situation. And, you know, if you want me to come to the job, this is my situation. Don't fucking, once I get to the job, try to change shit on me. I'll come and I'll be 100% happy, provided my demands are met. You know, that the situation and the pay and everything is the way I organize it. And don't fuck around on set. But nah, man, they always fuck around on set. I've been on movie sets where they try to fucking kill you. And it's like, they have all their trailers there, and they probably have 5-star doctors and shit. And it's like, they're gonna harvest your fucking organs right there on set because you get hit by a wrecking ball or something, or a support fucking cuts your head off. And they're like, he was dead anyway, so he pulled his fucking kidneys out, you know? You gotta be careful. They are fucking super shady here, and it is gangster as fuck. And I know a whole team of guys that work on a ton of Chinese movies, and the Chinese movie industry is very cutthroat. And those guys who do work on that, they get hurt, and they pay for their own medical bills, and they go, you know, they go out of country to get surgeries done and shit, and they don't get paid well, and they aren't becoming superstars, but they're gangster as fuck too, and they stick together. So there's only one name I will work with in the industry, and the rest of them can just go fuck themselves. Jackie Chan is actually a really nice guy. He's been hurt a lot and had a bunch of surgeries because he did a lot of his own stunt work up until recently. He stopped doing his own stunt work about 10 years ago. I've met body doubles that work for him. And he'll do the easy stuff that looks cool. But yeah, he's been hurt so many times. He's broken like every bone in his body. He's had like brain surgery a dozen times and shit. Read his book. His autobiography was great. I read it when I first moved over here. Part of the Kung Fu industry, the film industry, was one of the reasons I was interested in coming here, like doing some script writing, doing some low-level acting, even learning to do camera work and storyboarding and stuff. All that stuff was like, that was the meat. That was one of the things I really wanted to do. But then I kind of got my toe in the water, got my foot through the door, and found out how fucked up it was, and how quickly they would use and abuse you and then leave you hung out to dry. And there aren't any starring roles for foreigners over here. The only way you could get a starring role in a film, or even a big part in a film, is if you're already really active in Hollywood and you came over here during the era when Hollywood was making a lot of films here, and then you could bounce off into some of the Chinese pictures. But at that point, you wouldn't even want to take any Chinese pictures. I've known some guys that have done fairly well on TV and in TV shows, but again, they almost always, 99% of the time, they're gonna cast you as like a soldier in Hitler's army, or a Russian soldier or a bad guy, it's always a bad guy role. And it's always basically a shit role. So anyway, I wash my hands of that. I'd rather just work a little old easy 9-to-5 job where I'm actually making money and I'm not breaking my fucking back, and I'm teaching 4 or 5 classes a day. That's enough for me. Do a little office work, take a nap in the afternoon. I'm a family man, got kids to raise. Fuck all that hustling bullshit, man. And that's what my buddies are like. They're all, you know, mid to late 20s, early 30s, and they're like, brah, you gotta hustle. You gotta get out there and chase down every picture and write every day and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you do not. I said, you want to burn yourself out, go right ahead. But, okay, so the HR gal came to me today during lunch, and I'll tell you straight up, our school, if you're an entry-level teacher, you got a bachelor's degree, you can make $60,000 to $70,000 US dollars a year. That's a full package. Your full-time teaching is about 22 hours a week, so that's like 22 classes. And then you got another 15 hours of office work you got to do. So it's a basic 9-to-5 job. You got a bachelor's degree, you can make $65,000 to $75,000. They'll give you a place to live. They'll give you a dorm. It's kind of a shit dorm, but out in SUNY, out in the suburbs, it's not that bad. I mean, they got a couple of shopping malls, you know, movie theaters and shit. Come out for a semester, try it, you know, give it a shot, see if you like it. It works out to be about 30,000 RMB a month, something like that. 30 into 6, so it's like 5,000 US a month. Is that right? Yeah, that's about right. 65K a year. If you're a more educated teacher, you've got a master's degree, right? Like I'm an MFA, and then you've got some teaching experience. Like, fuck, I got 20 years teaching experience. But if you've got, I think, even 3 or 4 years, that puts another 1,000 a month into your salary. So you're looking at 75K to 87,000 a year. So something to think about, you know. You could, you know, you got a little teaching experience, even just a few years, you know, let's say 10 years. And you've got a master's degree. You don't even have to have your degree does not have to be in education. It doesn't have to be pedagogy. That's not what they're looking for. Like mine's an arts degree. You could hit 100,000 a year, and that includes that's got your medical cover. It doesn't include dental, but it includes medical, emergency medical, includes living expenses, includes flight ticket to and from. I mean, if it's something you're interested in, if you've got a 4-year degree, look me up, man. I mean, my school, fuck that, they would even give me a bonus if someone I know gets hired. I don't know what the bonus is. I think it's like 20 G's Chinese, which is, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at. Divided by 6, that's like, that's what is that? 3 times 6, 18, 3,500. Cold cash in my bank. If anybody sees this video and wants to sign up, you have to send me a direct email, and I'll email you the details, because I'm not just going to say the name of my school on this open platform. Y'all can suck a dick if you think I'm going to do that. And yeah, so that's fun stuff. So if you're looking for that magical opportunity to join Frank Monday in the Central Kingdom, the Far East, and hell, man, get you married in the first year you here, that'll give me another cash bonus. Motherfucker. And I'll find you a good looking Chinese gal, you know, countrified, one that just wants a man to knock her up a couple of times and stay home and cook you some vegetables and rice. The other thing is too, out in that area, the apartments, they're not bad, they're not great, but they're bigger than the ones in the city, and they're cheaper. A buddy of mine, not a buddy, a guy I know at work, an associate, he bought a little place just outside of town, and it was still only like around 500,000 RMB, which is like around 80,000 US, and he got like 150 square meters. which I know by other world standards, that isn't shit. You're thinking, you know, that fucking sucks. But here in China, 150 meters is a fucking mansion. That's a goddamn mansion. I almost bought a 250 meter apartment. God, I wish I would have. And it was so cheap at the time. At the time, it was like $500 a square meter, something like that. Now, it's like $10,000 a square meter. Who knew, right? The apartment we bought was $3,500 a square meter. Now it's valued at $120,000 a square meter. Doesn't make no fucking sense. And you can't buy and sell either. You sell that apartment and actually get someone to pay you that money, and you get that sudden amount of cash into your bank account. It's not actually really your money, you know? You can't just fucking cart that off and take it. Oh my God, we're stuck. You can't just cart that off and take it out of the country. That's fucking crazy. That'll never happen. Guess I'm fucked. Fuck, they all just blocked me on the highway. Damn it. That's all right. So now I am heading on the wrong road in the wrong direction, because I got screwed, blued, and tattooed. No problem. I'll have to be stuck in traffic a little bit longer than I like before I can get back on the highway, because now I'm on a byway. Well, like I said, I like to keep these a little shorter so I can manage them size-wise and put them so they'll store on the phone, and then I can upload them to YouTube. I love y'all good-looking, happy, sexy fucking people, except for Zuckerberg. You stupid motherfucker. I see you out there. I'll punch you in the nose if I catch you over here. I know your Chinese wife is a communist spy too, you lying fucking cocksucker. Because they're all spies. Mine probably is too. But I got her here in her hometown where she can't spy on nothing. Let us pray. Lord above and Lord below, we adore thee. Lord within and Lord without, we implore thee. All the lords and ladies, assist us in our endeavors towards completion of the great work. As above, so below. I will see you in the future. Bye for now.